Hi, everyone. This is Amy with Sup This and That. I hope you guys are having a great week. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from when you guys join. Let's see. I'm not sure what's going on here, as always. So, yes. All right. So, yes, let me know where you guys are. Let's see here. I'm going to make sure we are live. Looks like we are. Okay. Starting to see some people come in. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me. So, all right. Looks like we're live. And it's only going to be me tonight. Hi, Susan. Thanks for joining us. It's only going to be me tonight because Cassandra has had some family things going on, and she is needing just some time to be with family and stuff. So, all right, awesome. You can hear me and see me. So now you're able to see the new shop behind me because this is our room that we work out of. So, but yeah, let me make sure I share this out everywhere since I'm kind of here by myself this evening. Join us. And then, like I said, yeah. Hi, Mary. Hi, Lucinda. Thanks for joining. So we have a couple things here. So tonight we were supposed to have Cassandra on. I know you guys probably saw that special guest, but unfortunately she's not able to make it tonight. She's had some family things going on. And then Dawn, you guys know that Dawn is in the middle of moving, and she's actually, I think, in South Carolina where she's going to be moving to, or North Carolina, I think. I think she is it South or North? Oh my goodness, I can't remember. One of the Carolinas, but anyhow, so she's not going to be on tonight either. So just be me, solo. Okay, so I have to copy this because I'm going to have to do this again, and I don't want to have to write it again. All right, so let's see. We're going to share that. I'm going to share that in the groups. And unfortunately, you can only do one group at a time. So we've got that shared out. So yeah. Hi, Vicki. Thanks for joining. Oh, you're new. Okay. So is this your first box then, hun? Or have you received one already before from us? Let us know that in the chat. Let me see here. Yeah. So we're all shared out. Oh, my nose is a little itchy tonight. Okay, so I think we're all set. Let me make sure got everything going here. All right. Let me see. Okay. Hi, Sonia. Thanks for joining us tonight. Okay. So I just want to make sure we're live in the group. Looks like we are. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. And I'm able to see all of your guys' comments tonight, which is really amazing. So, okay. So let's get started here. So I will tell you, like I said before at the beginning, that it is only me tonight. So, Dawn wasn't able to make it on, and Cassandra's had some family things going on tonight, so she's not able to be here. I'm sure you'll see her, though, Monday night on her Sub and Sip. So just so you know, if you are new, like Vicki had said she's new, there is a exclusive box club group for Sublimation Box Club members only. And that is where we will be having the Sub and Sip that's on Monday night with Cassandra. And then Business Tips 101 next Thursday night at 9 o'clock Eastern will be with myself. Okay. So you want to make sure you've joined that group and that community. I can't put the link here because then everybody will try to join that comes in on the live that's not a Box Club member yet. So if you don't have that information, please check your email because we did send you a special invite. It could be in your junk or your spam, and just type in sub this and that or info@subthisandthat.com and you're going to pull up that email. Okay. So all right. So what did you guys think about this box? Just one word in the comments. We always do this at the beginning of our unboxing. Want to see what everyone is saying about the box. And like I said, just one word, what you thought about it. That way we're not spoiling anything, right? And these boxes are mystery. So let me see. Did someone else say that they just got a box or they didn't get a box yet? Okay. So if you are new to the Sub This and That and Sublimation Box Club community, all of our boxes are mystery boxes. Okay. So we do not let anyone know what what's going to be in the box. The only thing you're going to get is the name. So on the first of the month, we will put posts in the group and we'll also send an email out, which is the name of the box. So for example, the box that we are now promoting, this box that I'm getting ready to show you is closed. Okay. It's a closed box, but you can buy this stuff individual. Okay. But the box that we are going to be promoting is going to be our Christmas box. Okay. So it is our Home for the Holidays box. I'm going to drop the link in here just so you guys have it right now. But this is our Christmas box, Home for the Holidays. So that is the only hint that we've given you guys so far, to let you guys know what this box is. Okay. Yes, let's drop it right here. And that box will be shipping out in October. Okay. So normally how this happens is if you sign up, let's say today, okay, today is the 18th, you still can get this Home for the Holidays box. It does not close out until the end of the month, the last day of the month. So if we have 30 days, it's going to be on the 30th. We have 31 days, it's going to be on the 31st. Okay. That's how that works. And then what will happen is your box then will ship with everyone else's at the beginning of the month. Okay. So we normally ship out the first full week because we have to have time to curate these boxes. Okay. We have to have time to make them all pretty for you guys and be able to, get everything ready to go for you, along with being able to still sell the items that people buy from the store and everything like that. So, and we are a family business, so it is a really small group of us. Okay. It's usually my mom is here. I also have one of my other friends that helps and stuff. And then I kind of pull in my sister and whoever we can from family, right, that comes in and helps us. So hi, Anna. Thanks for joining us tonight. So it is really a family business. So when I say that to you guys, I really, truly mean that. I do have some other people that help me along the way, of course, which is Dawn. She's absolutely amazing. And then we also have Cassandra Jones. She's absolutely amazing. You guys have also seen Josie. Josie comes out in the group. Want to give a big shout out to Josie today because it is her birthday. So I meant to put a post up earlier to tell everybody to give her a big shout out. So, we're going to do something special for her tomorrow because I forgot. But yes. And then, like I said, we also just have family that helps us and stuff like that. So, and then I have a VA that also helps. So you guys will see emails that are coming from her. Okay. All right. Hi, Delcy. Thanks for joining. Excited about this box. Okay. So let's get started then. Okay. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a brief overall at the beginning. This box was the Autumn Harvest Home Decor box. Okay. So hearing that theme, what do you guys think that box would be, right? It's going to be home decor. It's going to be things that you can use for your home. Okay. Hopefully you guys were excited about this one. I think this was such an awesome box. Okay. So one of the things that you guys are first going to see when you get your box, okay, you guys are going to receive your box. I wish you guys could see it going the other way. I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that because everything is mirrored, so it's backwards. Okay, so you're going to receive your box, real pretty box, and inside this box, and I'm going to cover up something because I don't want you guys to see the discount code that comes in here. Hopefully you guys see, and when you open your box, you guys see the different things that are here at the top. Ooh, you can still see through it. Okay, I love that they have sticky notes out now that you can definitely just still see through. Okay. All right, so you're going to get the inside of your box, okay? So if you're new, okay, like I think Vicki had said she was new. Was it Vicki? Darn it. I can't remember. Let me go back up here and grab this for you guys. Yes, Vicki said she's new. All right, I got the name right. Okay, so Vicki, what you're going to see here is in your first step, you're going to be able to scan that QR code. That is going to give you all this other information, but it's also going to give you the links that you need to be able to join the exclusive group. You're going to see your discount code, and then you're going to be able to get your Google Drive. Okay, we've had some people asking about that lately. Where are the templates? Where are the mock-ups? Where are the things like that? And I'm going to explain all that. Okay, so you're gonna be able to scan this. And that's what you can just do with your phone. So you're gonna just hold your phone up like a picture, and then it's gonna open it up. But if you don't have that QR code, you're still gonna get this in your email with the link. So don't worry about that, okay? There's always multiple places you're gonna find things. You got your Facebook group, and then here's where you're gonna have your discount code. Please make sure you guys keep your discount code near your computer or somewhere when you're going to place your orders so you can pop that discount code in there, okay? It's not an automatic thing. It is something you do have to put in, okay? And we really need you guys to be putting it in instead of doing like refunds and things like that, because the website that we have and on the platform, they kind of ding you for that kind of stuff. They don't like you to have a bunch of refunds because it looks like there's a problem with your store, okay? So keep that in mind, and please help us with that, making sure you guys are using your discount code. You're also going to see the QR code here to take you straight to the drive. Again, don't worry if you're not familiar with QR codes, because you're going to get that information in your email. Also, Dawn posted that straight to the Box Club probably like 3 or 4 days ago. And so she puts that right in there, and then you guys can find that information there. And then she also drops it in the files section inside that exclusive community. Okay. I am going to have her, whenever she's settled a little bit, I'm going to have her show you guys like the places that she puts things. We're going to kind of do like a little walkthrough video and things like that for you guys. Okay. But you're always going to find it there. Here's the other thing. So we have this in multiple places. So I've had some people asking. You're also going to be able to find your Google Drive right here on this card that comes in your box every month. Okay. On the back, you're going to be able to go straight to the YouTube channel. Okay. So again, you're going to get it inside your box. You're going to get it on the card. You're going to get it in your email, and then you're going to get it in the exclusive community. Okay. So those are the places that you can find the things that you need for your box. And how things normally work is the templates and the mock-ups and the images that the girls use are usually put straight into the drive. So you're going to see past boxes that we've had when you join, and you're going to have access to all of that. You're going to be able to see the templates and the mock-ups and things like that happen for those box products, okay? And then you're also going to see in there a PDF usually with tutorials. And those tutorials will also be stored on our YouTube channel, which I'm going to drop that here too. So if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, you want to definitely do that. So let's go grab that and put that here. Yes. Thank you guys. I will have to let Josie know. You guys said happy birthday to her. And like I said, I'm going to do something tomorrow in the group. So yeah, we'll be putting something out so everyone can say happy birthday to her. You know, here's the thing. I always say this, when you have a birthday, it's not just the one day, right? It's the whole week. It's the whole month. Why can't you celebrate the whole time, right? It's like your birthday. It's your birthday week. And that way, then when everyone else tells you happy birthday on your birthday, right? And you feel so great and everything, somebody's still saying that a couple days later because somebody forgot, which is normally me. Everybody knows that I forget birthdays. I wish I had like something that would pop up, and it would really pop up a lot probably, to remind me about birthdays. So okay, so I just dropped that YouTube here. Okay, I'm gonna bring that up here onto the screen right there, and you guys can just grab it. And I'm gonna leave that here for right now. But that is our YouTube channel. So if you're new to the Sub This and That family, we have well over 305 tutorials on the YouTube channel. So I do have people message me and say, hey, what's the time and temperature for this product? Or, you know, what is the different things about the product? You can always, almost always, I should say this, almost always, you're going to find a YouTube video for the product. Now, there are going to be some products that don't have the YouTube video, and that just means it's something maybe that we've had for a very short time, didn't make a YouTube video for it, or it was something maybe we had before we started our YouTube channel. Okay, so think about that. But if there are any questions ever, you guys can always reach out to us at support@subthis.com. Or I'm sorry, support@subthisandthat. Yes, support@subthisandthat.com. There we go. I want to make sure I got it right. Okay. And then you can always reach out to us if you go straight to the website. You can drop your question there. Now, just remember when you guys do that, it is going to possibly be 12 to 24 hours before we're going to respond to you. During the day, we're shipping, and that's what we're doing back here, which is all cleaned up right now. So you guys don't even get to see all the stuff that we normally have. We've got a few things back there that we're going to be sharing with you guys and promoting and things like that. So I'm excited about it. Okay, so there's the email. So keep that in mind. Okay, so you're going to get this card. This card is going to be your heat press time and temperature card. It's going to have all the products that came out of your box. Okay, now keep in mind, this is just recommended time and temperatures. Okay, what happens is the girls, which is Dawn and Cassandra, they get their products and then they start to test them for you guys. Okay. And so they're testing them, making sure everything's going to be good. Now, we did have an issue. And when I get to that product, I'm going to talk about it. Okay. But recommended heat press time and temperatures. There's some tips here too for you. The other thing you guys are going to be receiving is your email. You guys are going to be receiving the time and temperatures once again. And that will probably go in tomorrow's email, I think. I need to check on that. But you guys will be getting an email, okay? We don't like to send all that stuff out too far ahead because we're waiting for people to get their boxes. We want it to be a surprise, okay? If we have well over half the people have gotten their boxes, then we go ahead and we start to unleash the information, which is like your mock-ups, your templates, things like that. So just stay patient because it will be coming out to you. It's just, we don't want to ruin the surprise, right? Like I've had a couple gals already. Britt, I will let you know, I will post your image that you made of one of the products as soon as we have the live tonight, okay? We have it pending right now because we didn't want to, ruin the surprise for people who weren't even a Box Club member yet, to be able to let them see the product before we show it. So, but it will be definitely posted here in a bit. Okay. Again, YouTube channel, Google Drive, right here on the card. Now, the great thing is about this card that has the holes in it, you guys are going to be able to put this straight into a 5x7 binder. I know we need to bring back those binders. We've had some people ask me, so I'm going to be placing an order for those, and you guys will be able to have the opportunity to buy those and use your discount code if you are a Box Club member. And these do fit perfectly in there, okay? The other thing you're going to receive when you first open your box, which this one is the one I should have talked about first, I'm so sorry, is going to be your experience card. Okay, so this is the Autumn Harvest Decor box, like I said, and this is going to talk all about it. So that way, then you already start to get the feeling and the experience before you actually open your box, right? Like we let you guys know on the first of the month what the theme of the box is going to be for the month. So then you can start thinking about it. What is going to be in this box? Things like that. And then we like to get you ready with the experience card. And then when you guys get to open up your box. Now, one thing you guys did get in your box this month, you guys got your free gift. It was like a little sachet. Hopefully you guys knew what that was. That is something that you can put into your closet, into your drawers, things like that. I was trying to figure out something I could put in there that was your free gift that's not sublimation, of course, because we do different things. Okay. All right. So that was in the box as well, too. Let's see. Okay, one of the very first things you guys saw when you guys got into your box, because this item was a bigger item and it didn't fit real well in the box. And I want to apologize to you guys about that. You guys know I'm all about presentation. You guys know I love to make the boxes as pretty as possible with all the crinkle and everything like that. But this product right here was a stickler because it didn't want to fit in the box real well. And so with it not doing that, it did tear up the tissue paper a little bit, I was told. So I hate that. You guys know that. But I have to say, if we didn't put this product in there, you guys would be really missing out and you guys would be super bummed and I would be super bummed. So I guess to have a little bit of torn paper It's okay because this product is awesome. Okay. This is our wood boo. Okay. So I know it's backwards. I'm going to have to figure out how to turn this around on the screen. You wondered why. Yes. And it was this product. Look how thick this is. Look at this. This is like 11.74. I'm going to pull it up here so you guys can see. It's 11.72 and so the length, it's almost 12 inches and it's 4.72 in the height. Okay. It comes with this little metal guy right here. Okay. This is what you're going to sublimate on. So what's going to happen is you are going to need to remove this film. But look how it's, I'm hoping you guys can see this. Let me move this back and see if you guys can see. Nope, you can't. Okay, so it sits like really nice, like on your mantle. It could sit like on your table. I mean, this is super cute. The other really cool thing about it is you're seeing it backwards. I know. I wish that you weren't seeing it backwards. I'm trying to figure out. You guys know I'm not tech savvy. There's got to be a way to turn this around. And I'm sure the girls will be like, yeah, this is how you do it. But since I'm solo here, I'm not sure on these buttons. And I don't want to mess something up and lose you. Okay, so we're just going to keep going. But yes, it does say boo. And it does, this little piece right here is what you're going to sublimate and put right here. And here's the cool thing. So you could do so many things with this. You could paint this. So if you wanted it orange and then have a cool picture, you could paint it black. But you know what? I like the white. I think the white is super cool. Anne said, I don't see it backwards. Okay, so Anne is seeing it the right way. Okay, it's correct. Okay, so on my screen of what I'm seeing, it's backwards. That's why I thought everything was backwards for you guys, because everything I'm putting up on the screen is showing me backwards. It's so weird. Okay, well, anyhow, you're going to remove this film that's on here before you press, okay? If you don't remove this film, here's what's going to happen. You're going to message me and you're going to say, this product is blurry. So let me see if I can even get my fingernail underneath it, because it's tight on here. Okay, yeah. So you can see this little bit of film. I have no nails at all. No nails. This is what happens when you don't have helpers. Yes, Barbara, this is something that we do every single month, is our unboxing. Regardless if the girls can be on or not, I thumb through it, even with no technology skills. Okay. All right, here you go. So you can see there's the little, there you go. Well, yeah. I'm trying to pull it up so you can see it. Can you guys see it? There you go. Now you can see it. So you're just going to pull that off. Okay. So make sure you do that before you press. Okay. Now the girls probably didn't talk to you, or the girls didn't. Normally when Dawn is on, see, this is really making me tongue twister, because usually at this time I'm pulling up the other product and she's talking about it. Okay, so with this product, and this is the one for the wooden boo. Okay, usually anything that is going to be either MDF or it's going to be your product where it's the metal, this is metal with an insert, is going to be 400 degrees at 60 seconds, okay? But again, don't forget to remove the film. And then you're probably going to want to have, I would say, medium pressure to heavy pressure, okay, on this one. All right. So what did you guys think of this one? Did you guys like this one? This one's so awesome. And wait till you guys see one of our Christmas products that we're going to be having coming soon. So it's not in the Christmas box, but it will be something that we will be offering. Okay. Also, I have something else that I'm going to be offering. And it'll be up on the website hopefully tomorrow. Okay. If not, I'll get it up there by Saturday. Okay. Okay. So there's one of the products that came out of the box. Okay, so another thing you're going to see, and I want to explain this, is you may get one variation of one product, but somebody else might get a different variation. Okay, hopefully that's starting to make sense, because what I'm going to show you right now is I'm going to show you the acrylic coasters. Okay, so you could have gotten the square or you could have gotten the circle. Okay, so what we do is we just randomly put them in. So, half the people will get the square, half the people will get the circle. Okay. So that way, then it gives a variation. The one thing is I would hate to get only one shape and then give everybody the same shape. So this way we can give it out to you guys. We can let you guys, have a different shape. And then we have enough to sell when you guys want to purchase this, right? Which I just noticed I forgot to do. All right, let me go to grab the boo here. The information, just bear with me. I'm usually doing this while Dawn is doing the other, and trying to do this myself is like, okay, we're going to get this. We are going to get it. All right. So there is the opportunity to purchase the boo now. Okay. So you can get the boo. Let me see. Okay. $7.25 on the website. Okay. Again, this is almost 12 inches. It's almost 5 inches high, 400 degrees, and it's already on the website. It already gives you the pressing instructions. Okay. So that's all there for you. You got the square. Okay, so now if you would want the circle, you can grab the circle. And it's acrylic, okay? So this is a really hot topic about acrylic, okay? Because I put this into the group a while back and I asked people, do you like MDF? Do you like, I think we talked about ceramic, we talked about wood, and we've also talked about acrylic. And it seemed like a lot of people were not sure really about acrylic. And I think a lot of it came down to the fact that you really have to be careful with acrylic, because what's going to happen is when you heat this up, it's going to become pliable. And so what you're going to want to make sure you do on this one, to let you know the coasters, let me see. Let me go get the dimensions on them. Okay. Have to grab this. Trying to, previous here, previous. Okay, I'm not doing. Oh, there we are. There we go. Okay, they are 3.75. Okay, with the square and then with the circle, they're $3.25 on the site. I'm dropping that right here. Okay, but what you're wanting to do with the acrylic is a little bit different. Okay. And normally at this time, Vicki and some other people that are on here that are new, that, give a shout out in the comments and let me know, is we are showing you how they look when they're sublimated. Okay. You can see that on the site. Okay. Dawn did give me those images and we did put those on the site. But normally what she does is she talks to you guys. She shows you guys what it looks like, because it's awesome to be able to see what does something look like blank, which is what I do. And then she would show you what it looks like sublimated. But unfortunately, she was not able to be on. And then Cassandra also had some family things going on. But you guys will see some things on Monday on Sub and Sip at 8 p.m. Eastern. So I hope you guys can join in the exclusive community with Cassandra on that. Okay. So again, this product is going to become pliable. You would sublimate this between 375 and 385, okay, for 45 to 60 seconds. I know that's like a little bit of a range there, but it's really going to depend on your equipment, okay? Make sure your equipment's up to date. Make sure you're checking on things like that. And then this one, you do not mirror the design, okay? Do not mirror it when you go to do this. Because what's going to happen is when you remove the plastic, because you're going to be able to feel where the plastic is at. And I don't want to do that right now, but there is a plastic film on the one side. The other side does not have it. Okay, so you're going to want to sublimate on the one side so we can like veer through, right? Like that's the same thing you would do like with glass. Okay, and then you want to make sure that you put something heavy on it. As soon as you press it and you have taken it off of your heat press, you have to be really careful when you're taking it off of your heat press, because again, it's like a wax, okay? It's going to be pliable. And I think that's why people get kind of scared of this product, is because it does get very pliable, but it makes a really awesome product. I think that it's just not like, look, I can't break this. It's very, very sturdy. It's very good quality. And I think that this looks absolutely beautiful. I love the Christmas ornaments of the acrylic. We just started getting in acrylic pieces. And I know that this is something, like I said, some people are scared of it. Like we've had our solar garden stakes. So it's the acrylic piece. And then there's the piece that lights up that you put out in your yard. So we've had that. We've had it, I'm trying to think, back in the spring. And then we've also had the lights. and we'll be bringing those back, by the way. People have asked me. So it's a little wood block, and you guys have had this in a box before. And then it has the acrylic piece, which is like this. And then it also has the light, so it lights up. You could use it as a night light. You can use it as like a little, thing at your desk or something like that. But it makes a great Christmas gift. And so, yes, we will definitely be bringing those back. Can't wait till you bring them back. Yes. So Arlene, I would love to know what kind of shape you like. Do you like, because you can't buy everything, right? So do you like a square, or do you like the tall rectangle, or do you like something that is like this, like long, right? So it would be probably about that long, about that high. Or do you like it where it would stand this way? You know what I'm saying? Like horizontal, vertical. There you go. Would you like horizontal, vertical, or a square of those? I'd love to know, because we're going to probably be able to pick up a couple of them, different shapes, but we won't probably be able to get them all. They even have hearts. Trying to think what else they had. I think they had circles too. So, but yeah, be interesting to find what you guys would like. Yes, got the cooling block. Yes, Susan. So that is one of the other things that Dawn has talked to you guys about too, is getting the cooling block. And I wish she was here, because she could tell you like where she got that at. Let me ask her. I know she's gone this weekend. Like I said, I will have her post something in the group talking about the block. She may even have a video that she talked about a cooling block before and used it on one of her videos that she puts out on Mondays for you guys. Okay. Just like little tips and tricks and things like that. Honestly, I like them all, but the bigger, the better. Okay. Yep. So like 8x10 is the size like you would probably like, 9x7, something like that. Okay. All right. So there was number 2. Okay. And then there's this product. And again, you could have gotten a different color. So she told you it was on Amazon. Okay, cool. Okay. So this is a different variation than what we've had. Let me go grab this one here. Like I said, I hope you guys just bear with me. I happen to do it all this time. I might talk a little bit more because I'm so used to doing my part, and now I'm doing 2 people's parts, which is totally fine. It's just, yeah. Okay. All right. So here is the next product. This is it's like a minky is what we call it, the minky pillow cover. So you guys know that we had these probably in, I gotta bring my camera down. Okay, there we go. Have to bring my camera down. Okay, so we've got, it's like a minky. Look how soft it is. Okay, we've had this, but they've been in like a gray, they were in a pink, they were in a purple, and a pink, I think it was. So we wanted to bring something back that was fallish. So this is a color that we have for fall, and absolutely love, love, love this. This is not the side that you would sublimate on, all right? Okay, there you go. It is one-sided. So it's on the white side over here. They are 15.75 inches. Again, like I said, they're super soft, and they do have the hidden zipper, which is no, maybe not. Oh yes, here it is. The hidden zipper, okay? And it's just gonna be the cover only when you purchase these. You're not going to get the insert, but you can pick up inserts for very cheap, or you can get that polyfill, okay? That Cassandra talks to you guys about. But super, super soft. So we have the yellow. We've had, like, some people are saying in the comments that they got sage green. Yep, so we got the sage green. And love this one. And Penny's not on tonight. She's my purple girl, but also Susan said she got purple. So there's purple. This is perfect for Christmas coming up. We've got the red, and we've got, I thought this one was beautiful too. And then this is the turquoise. So yes, absolutely cool. Love these. And like I said, they've got, it's like a really, really soft, bumpy feel. We're looking at possibly getting these in another product. So I'd love to know how you guys, if you guys like the feel of those, because yes, there's something else I'd love to get with that. I think it would be super cute. Okay. All right. So that is the pillow cover. Let's go back over here and those are $650 on the website. Again, they're 15.75 inches. This is going to be one that, it's some people are going to say, do 385 for like 50 seconds. I know that, some people, a lot of times when they're doing fabrics, they like to do that. Ours is between 385 and 400. So it really depends on you. Here's the thing with sublimation. It used to be very terms where people would go, okay, 400 degrees for 60 seconds, 375 for this amount of time. Now it can change, right? Like you can actually have a lower temperature, but maybe press it for longer. Okay. Or vice versa. You could have that temperature higher and press it for shorter time. Right? So there are different variations, which you're starting to find out, and you're starting to see that different people are using for different things. And I think what happens when you are doing sublimation, you really have to, like, again, watch your equipment, see how your equipment is. If you've got older equipment, you may have to put some longer time on that. If you've got the newer equipment, you may not have to. Okay. So for what my temperature may be for something may not be the exact for you. So just remember, what we do is we give you recommended time and temperatures that they have given us from the supplier and that the girls have tested. Okay. Now this box was a little bit different. Okay. With Dawn not being around and having things that she was doing, not everything did get tested. Okay. Same thing along with Cassandra. Cassandra's been having some family things going on, and we have been moving into the shop. So my stuff is still packed away. So again, be very patient with us, because I'm going to have a product here in just a little bit that I want to talk about, that I want you guys to hold off in until we can get a little bit more information on it. Okay. So far, everything else has been fine. So just so you guys know that, but you guys know, I do want you guys to have the best crafting experience, or the best, experience for your business too, if you're a small business. And so we want to make sure that we are as transparent as possible on different things that we come across. Okay. Love the pillow covers. I have made so many and different things on them. Oh yes. Anne has bought, yes. Anne had bought the gray and the pink, and we will bring those back as well too. We just wanted to bring out the fall colors for right now. But yeah, if you like those other colors, we will be restocking on them. And I think we're going to add mint green to the pastels. So hopefully you'll like that too, because people love those for like babies, gifts and things like that. Like, if you bought a pillow cover and you wanted to put on there, like when the baby was born, how long their inches were and all the things like that. But everybody loves that type of stuff. You also would be great for graduation gifts for people. Like I said, Christmas, any of these, the seasonal holidays. That's why we chose the fall ones. Okay. So let's see. Okay. This product you guys can probably hear in the background because it is just ticking away. Tick, 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 tick. So this is mine. We put this together already. It does take one AA battery, okay, is not included, okay? We cannot ship things out with batteries. If you guys have ever gone to the post office and they ask you, do you have any lithium batteries? Do you have whatever? And sometimes, batteries can have issues and things like that. So we do stay away from shipping anything usually with a battery, unless it's the little watch batteries. They're okay with those. The post office is usually all right. You don't have to get that passed or anything. And that way, then, like when we're shipping out our Christmas ornaments and they have those in there, those are fine. Okay. But like anything else that we've shipped out, they have like clocks and different things like that. I'm trying to think what else would take a battery. Okay, I'm not sure. I lost my train of thought there, but anyhow, the clock. Okay, so you're going to see that it looks blue here. So I'm going to show you, that's what it looks like together, okay? But I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's not together. Okay, so you're going to get it like this, okay? Now, you're going to want to remove that film. You do not want to press on this, okay? You have to remove the film. Usually, I was very shocked when this came in, because usually when this comes in, it's a clear film. And again, you can't see it, right? Like clear film on these different things. But what this company did, which I thought was really kind of unique at the fact that they made it blue. So hopefully most people would say, oh, I'm not going to sublimate on that. I'm going to remove that film. And you can see the film to have it removed. That's the easiest process, right? So make sure you remove that. I want to put a picture of my mom on it. On your pillow cover or on your clock, Susan? And I am so sorry to hear about that. Sorry for your loss. Yeah, that's got to be really hard. I know that my mom is my absolute best friend, and she's a big part of my business and here a lot. She actually just went home a little while ago. You guys know that I talk about her a lot, so I'm sorry. That would be I would be devastated. That'd be hard. So again, like I said, sorry for your loss. But yeah, the clock, that would be absolutely beautiful to have a picture of her on there and be able to remember her. Okay, so gets me emotional when things like that happen. I'm sorry. So train of thought here. Okay, so remove the film. Okay, so this is the clock, and you're going to get the clock parts. And the clock parts came in a baggie, and you're going to get the piece that's the black piece. This is pretty easy to put together, but what we're going to do is we're going to drop a video out to you guys. Again, I think you'll be getting an email tomorrow or on the Saturday, okay? But I will make sure you get a post, and we're going to post it in the group too. We normally just wait until after the live to do all the things like this because we want to make sure that most people have gotten their products. I could have put it up yesterday when you guys had first access, but we kind of spaced it. She was 90. Wow. Okay. Yeah. That's got to be hard though still. Love the color. I have it, and it's so soft. Which color did you get, Lucinda? Okay, so AA battery is what's going to go in here. And again, this is so simple to put together. I mean, you just kind of have to, we'll have you guys follow the instructions because I will send those out, but you'll get a nice little bag here as well too. So like I said, I'm going to check with my VA and see if it's going out tomorrow or if it's going out on Saturday, but we'll make sure we get that to you guys. Okay, so the clock. Let me go ahead and drop that here because I know I'm kind of off on my stuff here now a little bit. Okay, so far in the comments, what is your favorite product that I've shown so far tonight? And then I'm going to go over the heat press time and temps on this one. Okay, and I do see, Lucinda, that you are on YouTube. That's awesome. Thanks for joining us from there. Love that. I would love to know how many people are on the YouTube because let's see. I'm seeing Susan. I think Delcy came in. So that's awesome. So do you guys get a notification when I go live? Is that what happens? I'd love to know that. So, okay. Time and temp. Okay. So, let's go back for the time and temp on the pillow cover. I think I mentioned that it would be between 385 and 400. Okay. For about 60 seconds. Okay. You could back that off if you wanted to, and you could do the 385 and you could do maybe 50 or 55 seconds as well too. See how the variations happen. Okay. Pillow cover and clock. I didn't. Oh, you didn't get the notification. Okay. I'm not sure how that would happen then. Love the clock. I've been wanting to try one. Yes. And you are new too, I think, Charming, right? I think I saw you make a post in the group, in the community, and you were asking questions and stuff. So, well, welcome. Yes, this is what we do the day after. So what happens is the day before the unboxing, all the Box Club members will get an email, and you will get an post in your exclusive community saying all the products are now available and you get first pick. That way, then you can grab all the things that you want first. That's one of the perks for being a Box Club member. Okay. And I'm going to talk to you guys about some of the other perks that you guys get as we're going through things. But yes, that is one of the main perks. Okay. So time and temperature for the clock. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go back real quick. Let's see. Okay. Yes. So, the clocks are $9.99 on the site. They are 9.75 inches, round. Okay. Just so you know that. Let's see here. Bear with me. Okay. So the clock time and temperature would be 400 for 60 seconds. Okay. Because this is your MDF. Okay. The other thing you're going to want to make sure you do after you remove the film, you're going to want to pre-press this probably for about 5 to 10 seconds to get that moisture out of this product. Okay. MDF product, which is going to be your substrate. Okay. Would be another word you can use for it as well too. Is going to hold moisture and things like that. So same thing with like your metal, like if you were doing a license plate or something like that, you're going to want to pre-press that. Okay. One of the things that you're going to want to do with your fabric is you're going to want to lint roll. Okay. You guys hear me talk about it all the time. Lint roll, because that way then you get all the fuzz off and things like that before you press. Okay. So, there's the clock. Trying to make sure we get through everything here. And then I am going to show you guys a sneak peek at one of the things for the next box, the Home for the Holidays box. Okay. I didn't announce it because I wasn't for sure if I was going to do it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I appreciate you guys jumping on and being on tonight. So stay tuned for that. At the end, I'm going to show you guys a sneak peek of what's in the Home for the Holiday box. One of the items, this one. Okay. So this product is super cute, and I wish I had something here I could show you guys what it would look like if it had what I was thinking of. And I don't. I'm looking around here in my shop, and I don't have it. Okay, so this is a product that we have not had before. This is something that's pretty trending right now that I've been seeing a little bit here and there for people that are like showing this like in just like different DIY groups and things like that. So, and it can be used for multiple things. That's what I love about these products is that they are very unique and you can use them for multiple things. This is our milk jug. Okay. So it's 400 milliliters. Okay. Which is about 13 ounces. And it's ceramic. Okay. It comes with a nice box right here. Okay. But you could use this not only for like milk and for like coffee creamer or something like that. You could use this for Santa's milk. How cute would this be to have this with a little plate and have the milk and have like the cookie on it? That'd be so cute, wouldn't it? The other thing is you could use this for a little mini flower pot. That's what I envisioned when I first saw this, was something super cute on there. Like one of the things that you could do, Lynette, I think it was, right? Lynette, yes. You could put something on there that has like some flowers and maybe like your mom's name or something like that. And then you could actually put some flowers in it and keep it next to your desk or something. How cute would that be? I don't know. I'm thinking of all the different things you could use it for. Oops, there's some dusty stuff on there. But yes, you could use it for flowers. Is there anything else you guys can think of that we could use these little ceramic milk jugs for? That's what they call them, is a ceramic milk jug. But like I said, I thought about a little flower pot. I thought about something for coffee creamer. I thought about Santa's milk. Yes, a little pitcher. Yes. But you know what? That's what I would have thought they would have called them, was a little pitcher. But what they called them was a ceramic milk jug. So that's why we put that on the site there. Yeah, I wish it had a pour lip. Okay. Yes. You know, we could look into some things like that. I've had some people ask me, like a gravy boat. Somebody asked me about a gravy boat. The only thing is I was trying to figure out how would you be able to sublimate on a gravy boat? That's one of the things we have not ever added, was like a plate, because you have to be able to get the pressure. And I'm just not sure if you could get the pressure on some of these things. That would be my thing. So maybe if you used your oven, you could do that. Okay. So this is one of the items that you would put between, you could use your oven, and then you could also use your press. Okay. I have a chicken kitchen. Oh yes, that would be super cute. Yeah. You could use it in your bathroom for your toothbrushing brushes. You know what? That's a cute idea. Yes. That'd be cute in your bathroom. Yep. Use an oven. Yes. Okay. So, if you were, let's see here, let's go grab this real quick. Let's go grab. This will be $8.25 on the website. So you guys will find this. Now, if you are a Box Club member, remember to use that exclusive discount code, and your products are going to be 15% less. So just remember that. That's one of the other perks of being a Box Club member. So you're going to receive, if you sign up with the Box Club, you're going to receive anywhere from 4 to 6 projects in your box monthly. Okay. And the reason we say projects is because we're going to give you everything that you need for those projects outside of your ink and outside of your equipment that you're going to need for it. Okay. You're even going to get in your paper. Okay. So you're going to get the paper that came in, that comes with the product. So if there's 6 products, you're going to get 6 pieces of paper. If there are 5 products, you're going to get 5. Okay. You're also going to get your shrink wrap. This is what you're going to want to use when you go to sublimate your milk jug in your oven. Okay. You wouldn't want to use the shrink wrap for the press. Okay. But you would use that for the oven. And what you would want to make sure you do is you want to make sure that your image is tightly on. Okay. There's never too much. I don't want to say tape because a lot of people use a lot of tape, but you could use more paper to make sure it's super tight on there, then taping it, and then making sure the shrink wrap. I've even had people tell me, and they sometimes will use this, they'll use silicone bands to keep it even tighter, because if you don't keep it tight, and Dawn usually talks about all this stuff, and without Dawn here, I'm just going to let you guys know, you could get ghosting and it could make it look blurry. So you really, really want to make sure that you are keeping that tight. Now, if you're using it in the tumbler press, you're not going to want to use the shrink wrap because you're not going to need that. You're just going to want to make sure your image is tightly on. Okay. And again, if you wanted to, you could probably use maybe this. Well, I don't think you'd use the silicone bands there. No, never mind. You wouldn't use the silicone bands, just in the oven. Okay. And yes, you can use a tumbler press. Yes. You would just need to make sure you have an attachment that's going to be able to keep it tight for you. Okay. I know some people use, because this is going to be probably more like your ceramic mug size, because again, like I said, they're 13 ounces and your mugs a lot of times are 11 ounces or 12 ounces. So this should be able to fit for that. Okay. Depending on what your unit is and that you're having. Okay. Let's see here. So your oven temperature, the recommended time and temp, and remember, these are all just recommended heat press time and temps, is going to be 356 for 6 minutes in your oven. Okay. Then we also have the press time for your press. So if you have a tumbler press, okay. And again, these are just recommended because everyone's going to have different equipment. Okay. And this is what the supplier sends us. Your press temp would be 385 for 240 seconds. Okay. Now, Cassandra is going to be putting out her tutorials and she's going to be telling you her times and temps that she would use. So if you want to wait until that's done, that's okay too. She's just had a few family things going on. And so we're just a little behind on our tutorials and things like that this month. So please be patient with all the changes and everything. And we'll get all that stuff to you guys. And they'll be up on the YouTube channel as well too. And then we'll put them up on the drive. So as soon as she's got those completed, I will make sure that she makes a post, or I'll make a post for her. And then I'll let you guys know that, yes, everything is up and ready to go. Okay. Let's see. Did I grab the milk jug? Yes, I did. So yes, $8.25 on the site. Okay. And then we have one more item, and then I'm going to show you guys one of the items that came out of the box, or that's going to be in the next box, the Home for the Holidays box. Okay. So, paper. So that is one of the other perks. So not only are you going to get those 4 to 6 projects in your box, you're going to get your paper and you're going to get your shrink wrap if you need shrink wrap for one of the items. And most of the time you're going to need that. Okay. We have usually one item that's usually a drinkware item or something that's similar to a drinkware item that you could use. And you're going to usually have the shrink wrap with that. Okay. So that is another one of the perks that come in there. Another one of the perks is going to be your heat press time and temp. So we're giving you that information. Okay. You're going to be receiving tutorials to tell you exactly, step by step how to sublimate something. If you have any questions or anything like that, a lot of times people love to watch the videos and just kind of follow along. So you're going to be able to do that. Then you're also going to get the template. So it's going to help take the guesswork out of the sizing. Even though we give you the sizing, it's nice to be able to have the template, because then the template's going to be able to help you with the other things and how to size your design. You guys are also going to get the digital images that the girls use. It's usually about 6 images because there's 6 projects in the box. There's going to be six 6 images, right? They like to try to make sure that the images kind of correspond with each other, depending on what the theme of the box is, okay? Also mock-ups. So let's talk about mock-ups for a few minutes. If you're not using the mock-ups that are in the drive, you need to start using the mock-ups that are in the drive, especially if you're a small business and you're sharing these products. It is so awesome to be able to have a mock-up where it's going to be a plain image. So it's going to be plain. Okay. It won't have this blue on there. It'll be plain. And that way, then you have a background of what this product would be. And then you can pop on an image that you have. So like, for instance, if you wanted something on there, something less fallish or something like that, you can show your customers, hey, you can purchase this clock and you can, put your pricing on it and everything and tell them this is what it looks like. Because if you're like me, I need to see things. I'm a visual person. It's really hard for me sometimes to see something that's blank and be able to imagine what can I put on it, right? So it's really nice to be able to already have that put together. And then all you have to do is just put that onto your, if you're selling on your Facebook page, if you're, selling in a different place, then you're just able to use those. So the mock-ups are help you guys to sell advertise your products, okay? So that is one of the other really great perks that comes along with your box club because it's in the drive for you. You're also getting access to all the past boxes that we've had, which we have now had. I figured this out before and I have to do it again. So June, July, August. Okay. So we have had 24. This is our 28th box, I think, or 29th. Oh, I wish Penny was on. Penny is my OG on here usually. And she always pops on, but she must not be able to tonight. I think it's 29. So that means you can go back all 29 boxes and you're going to be able to see on there exactly what was in each box. You're going to be able to get the templates for those products and you're going to be able to get the mock-ups and then see some of the images that were also on there. So that is another great perk. So you're getting access to all that. You're not just getting the access to the new stuff that just took place. You're getting all the past stuff too. Okay. You guys know that the discount code, I can't even put a value on the discount code because it is priceless, because it really depends on how many things that you purchase from the store the rest of the month. Like once the things are available, how many things do you want for your business or for your crafting addiction or your crafting events coming up or for your gifts that you're buying for some, you're making for somebody, all those great things. So we do have some people who take full advantage of it, their discount. And that's not just on the products that just came out of the box. This is the whole store. So for example, if we have a pre-order, like on blankets, which we've had, and just to give you guys a little heads up, the blankets will be here next week. So if you pre-ordered the blankets, you will be getting your blankets sent out by the end of next week. Okay. Also, I think the table runners are expected the first round. Now think about this. If you were in the first round of blankets, it'll be next week. If you were in the second round of blankets, it's probably going to be about another week and a half. Okay. They were just a little bit behind each other. But then this table runners, I think they're on the docket to be here next week too. I have to see. Okay. And then there'll be a second run for those as well too. Now, remember, we're not going to do another run on the table runners this year. That's it. So when we get those in, if you didn't get in on the pre-order, make sure you snag one up for yourself for the holidays, because you can use those table runners for events. You can use them for, branding your business. You could use them for Thanksgiving, which would be awesome, right? To have something on there. Christmas, things like that. Banquets. I'm trying to think of all things. If you have a wedding or something, how cool would that be? So those, we will only have a select few, and then we will have another pre-order next year. We usually always do a pre-order a few times a year. It's our second number one product that we sell outside of our blankets. Okay. So just a little soapbox thing there. You want to make sure you grab it, and you guys can get that discount code on top of that pre-order price. So that is a huge perk. So again, I cannot put a price on it for that. You guys know that right now we're running the This and That mystery box. It's not the Sublimation Box Club. This is a totally different box. This is just a fun random box that's going to have random things in there for you guys to try to sublimate some things maybe you haven't tried that are in the store. You didn't even know maybe we sold them. You also get a discount on those. Those are available till, They're going to be available till Sunday night at midnight. I let the cat out of the bag on that. Okay, we've extended the time. All right, we're giving people more time because we know that people get peed on Fridays and the weekends. And so we wanted to make sure that we were able to give some people some more time. I've had some people reach out and say, hey, you're going to be running this again. No, we won't run the box again, but we will give you guys a little bit extended time. So you guys are going to have till Sunday now. So if you are a Box Club member, you're going to be able to use your discount code and save an additional 15%. You don't want to miss out on that box. That one is going to be shipping the week of the 29th. Okay. So it's not the Box Club. It's not the Home for the Holidays. It's not this box. It is a separate box. Okay. But you can use your discount. Okay. I know I'm talking a lot. I'm trying to get through everything. Okay. So this last product, this is the one I want to talk to you guys about. I was so excited about this product. I love this product, but we are having some issues with it. Okay. So when I reach out to people and I source these products for you guys, I want you guys to know how, like, sometimes the product might not be able to be in the material. I'm not seeing it in the material that I want it in. So I have to ask the supplier, hey, I love that product, but can you do it, in polyester? Can you do it so that we can sublimate on it, right? I am always trying to find you guys the most unique products possible that are out there. Something that other people are not selling so that you can set yourself out among other people, okay, in front of everybody. And you can sell your stuff, right? And I want the box to be super special. And I always want it to be a themed box. And I want the things to kind of match, like the decor box, right? So I knew that I wanted something that was going to be more geared towards the fall and also Halloween, if you celebrate Halloween, maybe for your kiddos and things. So I asked this company to put together some bags for me. And I think what happened is I think they have sent us the wrong material. Now, again, we are testing these. We really are looking into this to see what we can do and see if we can fix this situation. So I want you guys to hold off. If you have your box right now, hold off on sublimating this product for me, okay? Please be patient with us while we get this, because I don't want people to ruin their products. And I want to get this figured out and get the time and temp down so that you guys aren't having to test and do things yourself, okay? Because I know that that's frustrating for people. So just hang tight with me while we get that done. I'm working with Cassandra and I'm working with one of our other gals on this and stuff. And we will get it figured out. And if we can't, we'll let you guys know, okay? So this is the bag I'm talking about. It's stiff. Now it does have the lining in the inside, and I think that might be some of what the problem is. But when I asked about this product, I asked them and I told them, I need this in polyester. I need this in the linen polyester that you have because we need to sublimate on them. They reassured me they were, and I think, like I said, I think there's a possibility they could have sent us the wrong material, which unfortunately it could happen. It stinks, but like I said, we're gonna work through it. We're gonna figure this out, and we're gonna see what we can do for you guys. Okay, but just don't sublimate it yet. Just hang tight. We're gonna get you guys the instructions. We're gonna get everything. But look how adorable they are. And I will tell you, if for some reason this does not work out, how cute would it still be to put on vinyl. And Dawn would talk to you guys about that because you guys know that Dawn has her her vinyl business that she does, and she has her classes that she teaches and things. So she teaches all things between vinyl, DTF, and sublimation, and then other crafting things as well too. So, but it has a beautiful liner in it. This one is so cute. Look at the colors, everything like that. You guys will see that I did pull this down from the site just because I don't want there to be any other things going on until we get this one completely worked out. This is the polyester plaid basket, and we did have on there for 400 degrees for 60 seconds because this is a fabric and this is a material, right? And this is probably one that probably is going to need the temperature to be lowered, and we're just not sure what yet. Okay, so let's just, and you guys know, again, I'm going to be as transparent with you as possible. If we have a problem with something, we're going to let you know, and we're going to get it taken care of. Unfortunately, this was not something we needed to get the boxes out to you guys. We needed to get them out as quick as possible. And with all of the different things that were happening and going on, we just didn't get to this one. And we were hoping and praying that everything was going to be fine with it. And lo and behold, no. So, like I said, I will always be honest with you guys. You guys don't ever have to worry about that. So here you go. This one, that color is like a purple and an orange. We have this one, which is going to be black, orange, and white, which is, again, super cute. Let's see. We've got this one. This one is more of your just black and orange. I know it looks kind of blue. It is. It's such a cute bag. I'm using one, but rather have an oven. At least it is better than nothing at all. Oh, okay. I'm using one. Is that what you were talking about with the milk jug, Anna? Yes, it is super cute. It is, Barbara. But like I said, there's just been an issue with it. And we just want to make sure that we all have everything going on. And like I said, my girls are usually really on top of everything, but we just have had some things happen this month. And, like I said, Cassandra was going to be on tonight. She wasn't even able to make it on tonight because she has some family stuff going on. And then we have this one too. And I thought this one was super cute. But like I said, we will get it fixed. We'll get something worked out. We just need to figure out what to do now. Okay. So that is one of the things I'm actually probably going to work on tonight when I'm off my live tonight. So anyhow, all right. I didn't want the live to go over 9 o'clock. I'm so sorry, you guys. I know it did, but we just wanted to make sure that we got everything covered. And then, make sure that I covered everything that the other person normally does. Okay, so if you are not a Box Club member, again, those are going to be available till the end of the month. This is home for our holidays, and I'm getting ready to show you one of the items that's going to be in the box, okay? But talking about all of the other perks. So you're also going to get 2 workshops. So we have the Sub and Sip that you heard me talking about and the Business Tips 101. That is in the private community. And you get the invite to the private community as well too. So that's not our big group, that's a private group, okay? So it's another one of your perks. With everything that all of your perks, it's well over $150 value each month because you get that discount code. You're going to get first access. You get the templates. If you were to go purchase templates for the sizes of these products, you're probably going to be paying between $3 and $5 on Etsy, depending upon who it is and how long that they've been, having their templates and things like that. So if you think about that and you have 6 products and we give you templates for 6 products, that's between roughly $25 and $30, okay? And then you also are getting the tutorials that we're giving you guys, the step-by-step tutorials, and then the mock-ups. The mock-ups, again, are going to be anywhere from $3 to $5. That's what they charge. And then our products, even if you were to buy them individually, upper close to between $30 and $40, depending on how many products are in the box. You guys know, probably if you've been with me for a while, we've been putting in probably at least 6 products every single month. Now there's been a few months here and there where, because we've had something bigger, maybe there would only be 5 products. But again, between 4 and 6 projects are in the box every single month. The price is $47.98 with a shipping price of $9.99 currently. Okay. And that is shipped anywhere in the U.S., including Alaska and Hawaii. Now, my Alaska and Hawaii people know that it does take them quite a while to get their box. Now, that's not on me. That is on the post office. And I cannot believe how long sometimes it takes. Like, they haven't even gotten their box yet. And we have to do our live without them because, they want to jump on. They possibly, they will from time to time, but they do have to wait for a little while to get theirs. Okay, so without further ado, let's do this. So this I am super excited about because this is something I have not seen. And I think that this would be great for the holidays coming up. This is really great for any season. It's really great for, going to be for weddings, birthdays. You can put your dog on there. You can put your cat on there. You can put lots of different things. So this is our PU leather frame. Okay, they're 9x7. And then you're going to get the backing here. I don't want to put it on because I don't want to ruin it. But what will happen is then you'll be able to have it like this and you can have it set up. Now, the cool thing is if you want it upright, or if you want it this way. So whichever way you want, but this is going to be one of the products that is going to be in the Home for the Holidays box, something that you're going to be able to put on there for like a Christmas picture. You know, do you want to put on there your family? I mean, all kinds of stuff. And it's great quality. And if you haven't used PU leather before, you want to be very careful with PU leather. You want to make sure that you know, it's a product that can dent. Okay. So it's delicate is what I like to tell people. Okay. So, but I still love it. I think it's awesome. It'll come in a plastic wrap for you guys and everything like that. But that is it for tonight. That is one of the items that will be in your next box if you're a Box Club member. That'll be in your Home for the Holidays. If you're not a Box Club member, please check us out. Join us. We have a lot of fun. And we do this every single month. We show you guys what comes out of the box. I normally have my sidekick with me, but she wasn't able to be on tonight. And then we have those 2 workshops that you guys are going to get as well too, which are for the Box Club members only. And that will be on Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern in the community. And then also at 9 Eastern on Thursday with myself talking all about business. So if you like to join me, then we can talk, you know, about events coming up, you know, things like that you want to know for your business, and maybe things that you need to have ready for your business. Okay. All right. Well, you guys have a great, great night. Again, thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out with me, being by myself tonight and everything. And this is the shop behind me. I will show you guys I'll do a walkthrough. I might do that tomorrow. So let me see if I can jump on tomorrow and give you guys a walkthrough. Okay. All right. See ya. Have a great night. Bye.